Ohio lawmakers are racing against the clock to get several bills through, including some that have to do with education.
NBC4 Statehouse reporter Natalie Fahmy is tracking the action. She joins us live to tell us where things stand now. Natalie?
Jennifer, Jared, this is the last scheduled week of session here at the Statehouse before lawmakers go on break for the rest of the year. So there's a bit of a mad rush to get things done, including passing several education bills that have stirred some controversy but are now stalled for another day.
We are now going to stand in recess until the call of the chair.
The Ohio Senate Education Committee is holding up several bills. One has to do with expulsions, another about allowing parents to pull their students from certain content taught in school, plus a required religious release time policy for public schools.
The delay is, to me, an opportunity not to discuss some of these amendments. And so why not take the opportunity to do that today?
What are the odds that any of these three bills actually get a vote and make it to the Senate floor by tomorrow?
Very high.
House Bill 206 lays out guidelines for expelling a student who poses an imminent and severe endangerment to other students and staff. Before the student can be readmitted, they must receive psychiatric help and then be evaluated by their superintendent alongside a multidisciplinary team. Opposers worry about students being unfairly discriminated against and being out of school for extended periods. But supporters tell me the solution for these students is simple.
They can not do it. How about that one?
Wouldn't that be so simple? Wouldn't that be so simple if we knew what was on the mind of many of our children?
House Bill 8, or the Parents' Bill of Rights, has been in Senate committee for a year and a half and scheduled for a vote several times, but none have come to fruition.
We're still working with various colleagues in both chambers, as well as leadership in both chambers, and I think we've come to an agreement on House Bill 8 as well.
The bill allows parents to pull students out of so-called sexuality content that's part of their public school education. House Bill 8 also includes a measure to require that all public schools adopt a religious release time policy. If the Senate does pass House Bill 8, the House has the final say on whether they will send it to the governor's desk. So I asked House leadership where they
I'll reserve comment on that until we see what we got.
I maintain that we are a no on that legislation. We believe firmly that those decisions should remain with the local school districts.
Tomorrow is likely the last day of both House and Senate session. We are anticipating a late night and for several of these education bills to likely get through, plus several other pieces of last-minute legislation before lawmakers break for the rest of the year. Local for you at the Statehouse, I'm Natalie Fahmy, NBC4.